start to respect international law.
Are you going to tell the students?
Let us join together today in condemning all killing.
With Nazi cards, I mean thing is we're just being peaceful and just come out today. What's happening? So the Palestine are making their stand right now, so we're better.
Colleagues and friends, and we must bring even more energy to upholding international law in the region and beyond. I know today's turnout will honour Shireen and all journalists who risk their lives on a daily basis. In Parliament this week, I raised the issue of journalists and their safety with the following words.
It's just gonna get...
The number of
yeah, I know I do, and we know exactly what we're going to do, aren't we?
Against oligarchs and dictators.
Oh, no, look, if you just say that they're going to ask and you're going to give them more publicity, I'm begging you now, please don't do it.
We're just making a stand.
Don't do it, because you're going to make it worse.
Wait, no, we understand, Jen.
Sorry, what?
Today our focus is on this wonderfully renowned Al Jazeera journalist who has been killed in cold blood. Alongside the many Palestinians who have lost their lives at the hands of the Israeli military.
Hey man, you okay? It's a beautiful day today. We always thank the one creator.
It absolutely is.
You gotta remember the timing when we're all equal in the eyes of God, and it says that one day we'll all be brothers at peace. And at times of war, even at brothers have time of peace. You should always remember that. There'll be a time of no more good or bad, good and better. Yeah.
The systematic targeting of journalists and Palestinians must stop, and cases must be brought to the International Criminal Court.
So it's just a day today, so it's been a bit ups and downs, and what do you think, Gemma? Have you got anything to say?
Allowed to flourish.
Sorry, state of
the right of return and the right of self-determination for the Palestinian people must be restored. The occupation and aggression must stop. Live and let live, but let no one be above the law. Thank you.
Rabbi, can I have a blessing today? No, it's a Sabbath. You're very well known. You was born in Jerusalem. Do you have anything to say on the Palestine issue? What's any words of encouragement? Yeah, I understand. Right. It's a great rabbi. It's one of the good rabbis on our timing. So we've always got to give thanks that is a standing. We're giving that timing for everything.
You watch him. So give it up for Kate Hansen. Thanks very much indeed.
Just seen Rabbi McCarter, who's from Jerusalem, and he's a big Palestine supporter, and he left Palestine in the time with Israel's created. So they've just come down on the Sabbath. And it's still a very holy rabbi, but he stands with Palestine. So he's been here today. So he was out with Vice News.
And our hearts go out to all her families, her loved ones, and the people across Palestine who have to put up with and resist the terrible barbaric onslaught from the Israeli state. I know that I and millions of others across the world were so distressed and enraged seeing that film of Shireen's
Anything to say today? Anything with what's going on?
By the police with batons and stuff.
Very holy, very holy with what they're saying on the timing.
Against humanity, but it's also in its brutality. It's only the tip of the iceberg of the brutality of the Israeli state. And we're here today to condemn that brutality, but also to condemn the complicity of the British government and the British state in that brutality. And particularly as we stand here beside Downing Street, I want to remind you that since 2015, when the Conservative government was elected, they have sold over £400 million worth of weapons to the Israeli state. And that,
so what do you say then, Gemma?
Is 500% greater than it was in the previous 5 years. So that is a terrible escalation in military support by this Boris Johnson government to the Israeli state. And we have to condemn that and to oppose
Just
it.
making the time in there, so it's a big day, it's a very busy day.
Their bombs, their armaments, their vehicles, their radar, their new technological methods for killing people and repressing the people of Palestine, we have to stand up and say no. And we also must say no to the Israeli nuclear arsenal. They like to keep it a secret, but Israel has perhaps up to 400 nuclear bombs that could devastate and destroy the whole of the Middle East region and beyond. So we stand up and we say no to that. We cannot tolerate this brutality, this terrorism. We say no, and we stand up today together in unity until victory. Viva Palestine, viva Gaza.
Make some noise for King. Let me hear you say free, 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 free. I'm very proud to introduce our next speaker, who has always been a strong voice within the Jewish community in solidarity with the Palestinian people. He's from Jews for Justice for Palestine. He's a former captain of the convoy to Gaza. Make some noise for Glenn Secker.
Before I start, I want to express our horror and outrage at the assassination of Shireen Akhlar. As a Jew for Justice for Palestinians, I want to be clear. It is not anti-Semitic to condemn the genocide of Deir Yassin and the 19 other Palestinian villages in 1948. And the ethnic cleansing then and in 1967, or to condemn the colonial occupation, or Israel's collaboration with the fascist phalanges of East Beirut in 1982 in the massacre of Sabra and Shatila camps, or the massacre of Jenin in 2002, or the demolition of 60,000 Palestinian homes, or the imprisonment and torture, yes, torture of Palestinian children, or to condemn the 12 years of siege of Gaza and the regular bombardment of hospitals, schools, clinics and homes, just as we condemn Putin's bombardment of Ukraine. And it's not anti-Semitic to echo Ilan Pappé when he says it's the hypocrisy about Palestine that emerges when we consider Ukraine. The solidarity with Ukrainian people is nowhere to be found when similar violence is directed at Palestinians. And it's not anti-Semitic to applaud Amnesty's report that Israel is committing the crime of apartheid. And therefore, I conclude that Israel's enterprise is racist.
Well, Busker, it's been a bit heated up. We made our stand just because they recognise us, but we're still here, so we've done something without showing fear, but this is still democracy, and we're representing in the best way, but we're not.
And 40 other Palestinian journalists have been murdered.
It is what it is, Busker, but hey, I'm here, Busker.
He stands on our solidarity with the Palestinians. We are the Jews who will always...
We're here on a peaceful note. There's mine, on a peaceful note. All right.
Because the people who oppress another can never themselves be free. And when I say a people,
try to keep peaceful and just be here today on the day.
Jews. When I say a people, I mean Israel, whose state is practicing apartheid. There are hundreds and thousands of Jews here in America, Canada, Europe, Australia, around the world who do not identify with Israel, who do not hold Israel at the core of their being. It is we who stand full square between the boycott, behind the boycott, disinvestment and sanctions of every settlement, every weapon.